News Services Division of Akashvani presents Northeast Diary.
Good evening. Welcome to this edition of Northeast Diary, bringing you the latest developments from India's unexplored Northeast region. Today we bring to you an interview with Srimati Pema Ladin Lama, Additional Chief Electoral Officer of Sikkim, wherein she discussed the special summary revision for updation of electoral rolls in the state. We will also get to know about the customs and culture of Lotha tribe of the Nagas. But for now, let's go over to Manipur, where a new flowering plant species has been discovered. Manipur is known for its richness in biodiversity, including endemic flora and fauna, varied topographic and climatic features. The state is located in the junction of two world's hotspots of biodiversity, the Indo-Myanmar hotspot and the Himalayan hotspot of biological diversity. In yet another addition to its richness, a team of researchers from the Department of Life Sciences at Manipur University and Kwaklei and Khongun Melei Orchids Private Limited has discovered a plant species recently. More from our Imphal correspondent JJ Thokchom.
The newly found member of the angiospermic family, Junjibureaceae curcuma kachinggensis, was found thriving along the banks of Sangmai River in Kaching district of Manipur by a botanical discovery team, and the finding has been published in Nordic Journal of Botany on 11 of this month. Some of the family plants of newly found species include turmeric, gingers and cardamom. The discovery of this lemon yellow rhizome bearing plant is groundbreaking, not only for its unique characteristic but also for its potential ecological significance. It bears a striking resemblance to Curcuma longa, a species from Thailand. Before the announcement of Curcuma kachinggensis, the list of accepted curcuma species globally numbered just 93 and India had 42 recorded species. In the northeastern region of India, the last documented species was Curcuma rubrobractita in 2003. Speaking to Northeast Diary, scientist Dr. R.K. Kishore, who is a member of the discovery team, said that the curcuma species are integral to cuisine, traditional medicines, spice, dye, perfumes, cosmetic and serve as ornamented plants.
It is very remarkable because this plant belonging to curcuma or ginger group. These are very important for protection of our health and well-being, and these are considered in recent time as nutraceutical, the natural foods, and they do not have this any toxicity to our human health. In Manipur and this Northeast India as well as in Southeast Asian countries, these particular plants have been incorporated in our daily life. These are underutilized vegetables, wild edible plants mostly. And other than a few cultivated crops, mostly these are wilds. And in Northeast India, there are many species of curcuma and the gingers which are yet to be identified properly.
The discovery of Curcuma kachinggensis in Kaching district of Manipur has opened new horizons for investigating its phytochemistry, biological activities and application in the development of novel nutraceutical and pharmaceuticals. Thanks to the dedication of scientists for such discovery. JJ Thokchom, Akashvani News, Northeast Diary, Imphal.
One of the most popular festivals of Bengali Hindus, the Durga Puja, concluded on Tuesday, the 24th of this month. In Tripura, Durga Puja is being celebrated all across the state with traditional and religious fervour. In the state, this biggest annual festival of Bengali Hindus is also celebrated and organised in rural areas in a unique mosaic of cultural synthesis. It's unique as tribal communities and other communities also take part overwhelmingly in puja celebrations in a traditional manner. Puja pandals are made of bamboo and cane-made structures looking like house of hill people known as Tong quilted house. Tripura has more than 2,500 Durga Pujas with about 1,000 of them concentrated in Agartala alone. Many of these are theme-based with elaborate pandals based on historic temples elsewhere in the country, while others have innovative sculptures. More from our Agartala correspondent in this report.
The Durga Puja epitomizes the confluence of religion, cultural extravaganza, spirituality and age-old tradition was celebrated in Tripura early this week. Apart from deep faith in goddess Durga, the festival also brings to the fore the not-so-publicized creative aspect of the talent pool that is carrying forward the legacy since ages. The creative art and craft works are by and large omnipresent in different corners of the state. However, the main focus is in capital city of Agartala, where the extravagant pandals are the crowd pullers. The attraction of these pandals, which depict the tradition and modern artwork in a single frame with gentle illuminations, are the fulcrum of the festival Durga Puja festivities. The idols of the most revered Durga are welcomed into the pandals amidst chants of Durga Mai Ki Jai coupled with drum beats. Tripura, which has a predominantly Bengali populace, is the only northeastern state where Durga Puja is celebrated on such a large scale. The idols of the deity are unveiled through special ritual called Bodhan on Shashti Puja in all religious and heritage temples, and also community pujas at Agartala and across the state. On Mahasaptami, the actual festival takes off and is poised to become an all-pervasive celebration with religious and cultural fervor. People of all age groups, irrespective of caste and religion, visit to puja pandals to pay obeisance and to take blessings from Mahishasur Mardini. The feeling of brotherhood and communal harmony is also witnessed through puja celebration in the remote corner of Sonamura subdivision that comes under Sipahijala district, where people from Hindu and Muslim community organize the festival in a traditional manner. Similar passion of devotion in organizing puja amidst simplicity of fashion and folk culture was manifested in community pujas at remote tribal hamlets at Karbuk Kila in Gomati district. The festival concludes on Dashmi, prominently called as Dasera in other parts of the country, with Sindur Khela, where after applying the vermilion on the feet of goddess Durga, women apply sindoor on the faces of each other. Kunal Shinde for Northeast Diary from Akashvani, Agartala.
Now here's some interesting facts about custom and culture of Lotha tribe of Nagaland.
Nagaland is a state of India, lying in the hills and mountains of the northeastern part of the country. It is one of the smaller states of India. Nearly all of Nagaland is mountainous. The climate here is mild and generally warm and temperate. Forests cover about 1/6 of Nagaland. The Nagas form 16 major tribes, as well as numerous sub-tribes, and each one has a specific geographic distribution. Though they share many cultural traits, the tribes have maintained a high degree of isolation and lack cohesion as a single people. The Naga tribes lack a common language, and each tribe has its own dialects. English is the official language of the state. Woka is a district headquarters in Nagaland, is inhabited by Lothas, one of the major tribes of Nagaland. Woka is surrounded by several hills and ridges which make it a scenic hotspot for tourism. Mr. Shalom Sham T. Lotha and Mr. Linchen T. Muri from Lotha tribe are with us to give a glimpse of their tribe and the uniqueness of their tribe.
My name is Shalom Shanti Lotha.
Hello, my name is Lichon Timuri, and I'm from Lotha community.
The headquarters is at Woka. There is a place called Woka town. All the Lotha communities specially resides. Our Lotha community, we are spread all over Nagaland. Actually, we Lotha community, we are from the Mongolian tribe, Mongolian race. We came through China and then came across Kohima, and then the Lotha community, we people settled at Woka town only.
Lotha land is also known as a land of plenty due to suitable conditions for farming.
Especially we the Lothas, we are known for our special dish when it comes to distinguishing. And also we the Lothas, we are also called land of plenty. So in that way, one can distinguish when it comes to our community. Land of plenty in a sense, in Woka we should get a lot of vegetables, means fruits and all, everything is self-sufficient. In that way we should call it land of plenty.
Festivals, dance and music is part and parcel of their lives like their sister tribes. Mr. Shalom Sham T. Lotha and Mr. Lichen T. Mori are eloquent when they speak about the performing art and culture of their tribe.
Festival, it's called Tokhuemong. We celebrated it for 7 days. It's a festival regarding post-harvest. So how we celebrate that festival, like we wish to give our pets. In that way, like we hope that our Almighty God, He'll help us, He'll grant us more in our fields or whatever. It is celebrated usually in the month of November. It starts from 1st November to 7th November. We have different kind of songs like folklore. It depends upon different villages. Our Lotha community, we have like 20-30 villages, and some are somewhat similar, but it's quite difficult to like express. Those were the days we were known as headhunters. Now the time has changed. We have also like evolved in other ways. Otherwise, the folklore, it purely depends upon the warriors. Like those warriors who will kill more or who will get more heads, they will be regarded very highly, something like that. I know a few gospel songs. That is how we respect our religion. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, how pleasant you are to me.
The dress and shawl worn by the Lotha tribe have several patterns that indicate the number of social feasts given by the weaver.
We the men folks, we used to wear 3. One is called Pangrab, the traditional.
Anadam Christiani Bonotego now. Anadam Christiani Bonotego now. Hello, Avana, Itemum Chipal no. Calvary Lona, Lona Suicho, Kamali, Kam
Morungs, a prominent village institution, a community house or dormitory for young unmarried men, is also part and parcel of Lotha community, says Linchen T. Murray.
Morung, like Jews, they have a university. Same thing, we, the Nagas, we have this Morung, which means this is an institution. During the time of headhuntings, we don't have formal education, we don't have formal school, so everything was taught from this Morung. In order to groom those youth to fit into that society, they were trained in everything. This is the place where the youths were trained. In that way, it passed down.
Chẳng lý na cho khi sẽ xa đi anh thì là đi cho mẹ cả sẽ xa đi anh thì là đi cho mẹ cả.
Marriage customs differ from community to community and from place to place. Likewise, even in Naga society, every tribe has a unique way of celebrating this event. In the Lotha community, they have this customary tradition of gift giving by the bride's family to the couple at the time of marriage. This is called Hanlam, meaning bride price. Let's hear some interesting facts about this customary practice of Lotha tribe.
The Lothas are rich in culture and they have few rituals which are practiced on different occasions. One of the rituals which the Lothas practice before the wedding is called the Hanlam, meaning bride price. Hanlam is the Lotha traditional practice of giving a live pig by the groom's family to the bride's family. This is a unique cultural practice among the Nagas that is practiced only by the Lotha community. 3 days prior to the scheduled wedding day, the groom is expected to bring a live pig to the bride's home. According to the belief, the pig has to be male without any marks or wound or any kind of infections. On the day of the marriage, a portion of marriage price is given to the father-in-law and the remaining prices are given in installment basis.
Among the Lotha community, Hanlam will hold a deep meaning. It is a ritual where the family members of the groom present pigs to the bride's parents and family members. The meat is distributed and consumed by the family members with a prayer, and a token of gift is given to the bride in return as an appreciation to start her family.
This Hanlam was mainly practiced to ensure that the bride and groom have basic needs to begin a new and independent life as a couple. For Northeast Diary with Johanna Murray, this is Asonyo from Akashvani News, Kohima.
Sikkim has undertaken a special summary revision for the updation of electoral rolls. To mark the importance of special summary revision and to reach out to the people at large, the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer, Sikkim, held a launch program in Gangtok on the 17th of October 2023.
Thank you. What is the objective behind conducting the Special Summary Revision 2024 of electoral roll with effect from 1st January 2024 as qualifying date?
Special Summary Revision, it happens every year. This year it has, they've announced it from 17th October 2023 to 9th of December 2023.
Okay.
What actually happens in Special Summary Revision is that the ECI reaches out to all those people who have not been enrolled in the electoral roll. It could be anybody from any age group especially to people within the age group of 18 to 19 years old.
Okay.
In Sikkim, we have a major gap in that age group because most of our children go outside the state to study. So because of that, we have that gap. Otherwise, it is calling from the ECI to all the public to come and register themselves, to come and make any corrections in their voter card if need be, or to delete any persons who are dead or who have shifted or there are any complaints against. So that deletion also happens. And then for people who want to shift from one place to another, all those people can come and register during the special summary revision. Now we have continuous revision that happens from the beginning of the year, that is from the 6th of January onwards. However, during the month of October, November, we give special emphasis because we have BLOs from all departments who leave their departmental works and they come and join us, the Election Commission or the State or Office of the Chief Electoral Officer, to do only this work. Only work relating to addition, deletion, shifting, all this kind of work. So this is a very rigorous and aggressive kind of campaign that we do. So it is a perfect time for people to come and register themselves.
Okay. What is the procedure for submitting forms for claims and objections by the voters, and how is this program going to help voters?
For claims and objections, you have to fill Form 7.
Okay.
The person has to be from the same constituency, from the same area that they are complaining against.
Okay.
That is one of the major criteria.
The 17th October 2023 and final electoral roll published on 5th January 2023.
The difference is that of 15,652 people. That is how much our electoral roll has grown by. There have been 7,796 deletions and total number of service voters in the state is 1,993. In all, between January 5th, 2023 to 17th October 2023, we have a growth of 1.74% in the electoral roll.
Is there any program of the department for the disaster that is flash flood affected people which occurred recently? हाल ही में जो फ्लैश फ्लड हुआ सिक्किम में, उसमें बहुत सारे मतदाता प्रभावित हुए हैं, बहुत लोग प्रभावित हुए हैं, उनके लिए विभाग की तरफ से कुछ कार्यक्रम है?
जो सिक्किम में हुआ 3 अक्टूबर को, वो एक बहुत बड़ा हादसा था स्टेट के लिए, बट डिस्पाइट दैट मैं बहुत गर्व से बोल सकती हूँ कि हमारा डिपार्टमेंट फर्स्ट डिपार्टमेंट था जिन्होंने स्टॉल्स लगाए हर एक रिलीफ कैंप्स में, स्टॉल्स लगा के उन्होंने ऑफिसर्स को भी वहाँ पे डेप्यूट किया सो दैट जिन जिन लोगों ने अपना कार्ड घुमाया था, क्योंकि ये तो एकदम जाहिर सी बात है कि लोगों ने अपना हर डॉक्यूमेंट घुमाया था अलॉन्ग विथ मनी, ज्वेलरी, प्रॉपर्टी पेपर, सब कुछ. सो ये हमारे डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से एक छोटा सा एक स्टेप था सो दैट उन लोगों के पास भी हम किसी तरह की मदद पहुंचा सके. सो हमने जिन जिन लोगों के पास वोटर कार्ड था उन लोगों का नाम हमने लेके उन लोगों को डुप्लीकेट इलेक्टोरल वोटर कार्ड देने के लिए ये हमने शुरू किया है.
जी, विभाग की तरफ से बहुत विशेष कार्य हो रहा है. What is your message for the voters of the state, especially PWD voters and transgenders, on behalf of the election department?
What we are seeing at a large scale all over India is a lot of urban voter apathy, where urban people are not coming and voting. So not just PWDs or transgenders, I would like to appeal to all the voters, especially the young voters, to come forward and vote because it is your country. It is your leader that you're going to choose. So I would request everyone to come, register themselves, exercise their voting rights so that they can make this democracy as vibrant as possible, because a democracy without the youth is not as vibrant. So I really appeal to everyone, please help us in making our electoral roll and the whole election procedure a very transparent, a very participative and a very accessible one. Thank you.
You just heard an interview with Srimati Pema Ladin Lama, Additional Chief Electoral Officer of Sikkim. The interviewer was Usha Sharma.
Northeast Diary program, broadcast every Thursday at 5:30 p.m., brings very interesting and enchanting stories from the 8 Indian states of Northeast India. Don't forget to tune in.
And now, listen to this Assamese song celebrating Ma Durga by Deep Leena Deka.
Devi Ma
With that, we have come to the end of this edition of Northeast Diary. Do join us next week to hear more stories from this enchanting part of India. Until then, goodbye. This program was presented by Anuja Kumar, produced by Vinita Thakur, and assisted by Kumar Gaurav. This program was brought to you by News Services Division of Akashvani.
इसी के साथ ही मुझे यानी नसरीन को दीजिए इजाज़त। मैं चलती हूँ। अपना और अपने अपनों का ख़ास ख्याल रखिएगा। मिलूंगी आपसे बहुत जल्द।
आज की ताज़ा